Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Kyle Bazzi here with Benzinga, presenting to you the Benzinga Fintech Awards, trying to find the most innovative products and companies that are out there changing the space to help you make money. This is all about creating wealth for the person, the people, the everyday guy, Joe and Jane. Up next, I'm really excited to bring to you Justin Zhen, co-founder of Thinknum. Justin, what's going on, dude?
Hey, what's up, Kyle? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're glad to have you guys here. Nice little startup you guys got going on, about a year old. Before we jump into what you guys are doing in the space and what you're trying to change, that problem that you're solving, give us a little background on the company. Where are you guys located? How many employees? And how did this idea come about to start ThinkNum?
Sure. We have four employees. We're based in New York, and the idea really started when I was working at a hedge fund. My partner was working at Goldman Sachs. We saw, in terms of, we saw many technology companies that specialize in writing data to users. So if you're trying to pull up a stock price or interest rate, you can get that in the blink of an eye. But there was no way for analysts to manage content that they create. Analysts spend a lot of time, valuing companies. They're emailing these in spreadsheets back and forth, and we thought that by bringing this workflow to the web, we can make that process more efficient and take advantage of some of the other resources that are available on the web. So we quit our jobs to start Thinknum. Our friends started using it, and it just kind of grew from there.
All right, one more question about the company before we get into the actual product itself. Are you guys funded right now?
Yes, so we closed our $1 million seed round. Over the summer, we went out to the 500 Startups Accelerator in Silicon Valley, and we closed our round there. So yes.
All right, very cool. Funded. I love a couple of smart guys in the hedge fund industry quitting their jobs. Let's talk about the product itself. Can you explain what this problem solution is and go a little more into the actual user that you're solving this problem for beyond just financial analyst?
Sure. So, so there's a couple of ways that we think about, so in analysts are putting spreadsheets, they're pulling data, they're building financial models, and that's worked really well in a desktop world. But in a network world, which is the one that we're in right now, there's a couple of reasons why that will no longer be the case. So the first is data. Data can come from anywhere. There's hundreds of APIs being created each and every day, and there's no way for analysts or investors to manage all this data. On ThinkNum, you can take any of this data and easily access it and plug it into your analysis. The second reason is computing power. With desktop spreadsheets, you're restricted to the resources of your PC or laptop, whatever. On ThinkNome, we can give you access to 50 computing nodes on the cloud. You can run analysis that previously was not possible. You can take a financial model and apply it to hundreds of companies, for instance. And the third reason is people. Getting access to how someone else, whether it's someone sitting next to you or someone on the other side of the world, is valuing a company that you're interested in looking at. That's pretty valuable, and it's worked very well for other industries, and that currently doesn't really exist for finance. So that's what we're building by bringing this workflow to the web, being able to take advantage of data, CPU, and people.
So you're opening up a pipeline of all this data that people can access, investors, financial analysts, and then are you actually building out the models, or do they bring their models to your platform and just access the data?
So we provide data and we provide the infrastructure and we provide tools for our users to create these models. We don't build models ourselves.
So what kind of tools are you building for the models?
Sure. So we have a web-based spreadsheet for analysts to either create models directly there, or they can take current models in Excel and push them to the platform, and then they can do interesting things like run assumptions across many models. They can uh, track various metrics across their portfolio. They can get access to our data and look for connections between different data sources and easily combine all of these into into their analysis.
Awesome. And let's talk about where have you guys kind of landed on, how many users do you have? What's your key performance indicator? Is it traffic, logged in accounts, and how have you guys grown over the last year?
Sure. So we launched it last December. We have over 4,000 analysts and investors who use the platform now, um, and we see them using it to manage their own portfolios or for work-related reasons. So we work primarily with hedge funds right now, and we've also been talking to a couple of the major investment banks about implementing our technology into their workflow.
Are you guys making money yet, or is it all just about the users net right now?
So we are making money, yes. Is the platform is completely free because all your analysis is public for others to use. However, if you want to keep anything private, so many professional analysts don't want to share their models. However, they might want to share it with certain people. Then they pay us $200 per user per month for that right.
Awesome. So let's wrap this all up into a 30-second elevator pitch. Like I told you, the Fintech Awards for Benzinga are all about innovation, all about helping people make money. If I asked you for a 30-second elevator pitch, what would you tell us about Thinknum for why you should win this competition?
Sure. So there's a major shift going on. There's a lot of data on the web, and there's a lot of insights on the web, and there's no one who's really created a way for investors to merge these together and take advantage of all these resources, and that's what we're doing at Thinknum. The most important problem that any society has to solve is how to allocate resources, and the power and resources of the web. We think that we can uh, make this much more efficient and really enable anybody in the world to be able to get access to this information.
Awesome. Absolutely love it, Justin. And you guys are giving that access, bringing it to the web, and obviously making it a lot more efficient for them too. Really appreciate the time, man. Looking forward to what Thinknum does in the future.
Thanks, Kyle. Really appreciate it.
All right, everybody, that was Justin Zhen from Thinknum here with the Benzinga Fintech Awards. If you want to go check more out about them, you can see them on benzingafintech.awards.com. Vote for them there for the final winner to be announced in January. For everything else, that's it. This is Kyle Bazzi, president here at Benzinga. Look forward to seeing you on the next interview.